Yeah, hi, it's the 7th of March 2018 at 2:15 p.m. As usual, I start my videos with the disclaimer that I'm mgtow going in my own particular direction. I'm in that camp, not in the general camp that's we're all going in one direction. I'm a business owner, I guess, or a businessman, so I've always naturally been a mgtow. We do, I never wanted to buy franchises or anything. I just wanted to set up my own businesses. So, yeah, I've always essentially done my own thing, gone my own way. I'm never part of a unionised group, anything else like that. But I subscribe to the general principles of business. Yeah, and I like hanging with business guys, actually. Yeah, we're all the same. Bit hard-assed and what have you. Matter of fact, down to earth, pretty honest, empathetic, all those things. Not narcs, we're empaths. If you want to know more about that, I'm putting a link to a compilation I've just put together in the description, and that'll explain that. It takes you about 5 minutes to read. It'll give you some of my background, and if you haven't seen it already, and give you some insight into me if you're interested at all. Okay, following on from my last video, and I've actually been thinking about this for some time, I really think the narcs, the women, both I suppose, but the women in particular, have gotten greedy and pushed things to the extent that they've crapped in their own nest. I think that's the situation. A little while ago, I was talking to some women in the chat room that I chat in occasionally. I used to. I don't chat there very much anymore, but I used to chat there, and they were saying they just couldn't find any good men. And I said, well, feminism has ruined good men, actually. You just have to look around. You look at the drunks. It's they've been crapped over. They drink. They're on dope. Too heavy drug users. Or they've gone mgtow like me and just walked away from it. Don't want to know. So, I said to them, I don't know why you're on a chat site. Look at them. They're just fucked over. So, and that's what's happening. So, the whole movement, instead of making men healthy and good, they've actually ruined men and taken them out of the pool, if you like, one way or another. And I'd say that's happening, on a widespread thing. So, even if you took out 10% of the men, well, that reduces the pool size, doesn't it? And I mean, so many are tied up with relationships or marriage or what have you. So the freely available, the free men available aren't many. And I guess, they can demand anything they want. Whatever you'd want from a woman, I've got no idea. But that's what I think is actually happening. I think, and it's actually, I'm just noticing in myself that when I first went mgtow, I thought, oh my God, how is this going to work? But in the ensuing 5 years, I went through a dip, a very bad patch. I was drinking a lot and what have you. But then, particularly lately, I'm just powering out of it. And I'm finding now that I speak so very little to women. Like I was in a chat room last night. I spoke my whole time talking to crazy Kurt from Australia. But he's buying a German watch from a Russian. We're just talking about that. And it was at least topical. And a couple of women said hello to me, and I noticed, and I was in PM with Kurt. Oh, hello. And I was just not interested. And it's not that I hate women or I've done anything else. It's just a gradual sort of, it's just a gradual transition away. I'm not gay. It's just. I talk to AB, but that's for business. Basically, it's for business. And that's what's happening. And I keep thinking of all the mgtows. They just use us for our resources and that sort of thing. I think, well, that's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing now. And I think half of you will end up doing it as well. You just get to thinking, well, fuck it. If they're going to use me, I'll use them. I mean, why? Okay, if that's what they're doing, well, then just do it back. I mean, you can't fight you can't swim against the tide the whole time. You just find, uses for them. apart from sexual. I'm not even interested in sex with them. I can't. Not online. Yeah, right. You know, so what's the point? And I don't want them here. You know, we've discussed that at length. You know, that it's dangerous, and it's, you know, I don't want to go to jail. I get as much sex in there as I want. Not the type I want, but I get plenty of it. Yeah, no, so I don't want to run that risk. So, you know, it's just a matter of just getting used to it, and you can do it. You can get used to anything. You know, like I used to eat. You know, I'd have a chicken breast or half a chicken. Well, yeah, probably a whole chicken breast at times for a meal. God, did I? Can't remember. Now I have a quarter of a chicken breast over 4 days. You know, that's the chart. You can get used to it. You can get used to anything. But yeah, life without women. Yeah, I have enough contact. You know, I spend a minute or two a day talking to them. You know, a couple of hours talking to guys. Maybe a minute, maybe two, talking to women. And look, I'm not missing it. I don't know. Do I miss company in real? Nah. It's, you know, if it's unpleasant, it's toxic out there. You know, it's full of narcs. You know, as I explained in this compilation I'm telling you about, the links in the description, it's you know, they have narcs can't feel emotional pain. Okay? So no problem for them to turn around and make your day miserable. Because you can't do anything to hurt them. They've got this huge thick suit of armour. Yeah, so why be around them? Because that's what they're going to do. They're going to jab you. You know, it's like, you know, going into a pit full of snakes, venomous snakes. Guess what? You're going to get bitten. I mean, unless you're really, really lucky, but the chances are you'll get bitten. And you could die. Yeah, that's the same with narcs. Yeah, they'll just bite you. They can't help it. They just bite you. Yeah. I like winding you up. And you think, yeah, great. No, not interested, thanks. Yeah, so, but I was surprised, you know that, and particularly lately, I'm having a ball. I'm having a great time. I'm having the time of my life. I've never had so much energy. All right, but and I think what's happened, and I don't think the feminists or women will realise this for a while, but they've kind of done me a favour. I'm having a great time, and I'm now talking. You know, I have conversations, you know, instead of LOL, I actually have conversations with people, with other humans. I wasn't doing that in the chat room. It was me talking and them going, LOL, haha, you're a dickhead. Oh, thanks. Yeah, so I'm not missing it. But yeah, I was in there last night, they're talking, I just couldn't be bothered. And I know what you want, money. Yeah. And now I think of it, yeah, but you're no good to me, I can't use you anyway, so why bother talking to you? I've just swapped it around, I'm just doing exactly, and that's what will probably happen to you as well. You know, and I know you're all upset and everything else like that. And I'm not doing this to get back at them or, you know, to be nasty or anything else like that. It's just how it is. You know, it's like if you're growing a plant, you know, and you want to keep the soil pH at the right pH, well, what you do is you change the water, get the pH of the water right, you pour the water into the plant, okay, and then eventually the soil, you know, gets to the right pH level, okay, and the plant flourishes. Well, it's the same thing. If you change the, you know, if you poison the environment, or you change the environment that we all work with, well, then sooner or later we'll become like it as well. You know, it's. You know, like if you're using me for resources, well, sooner or later, I'm going to turn around and just use you for resources. You know, so for the field chicks, Filipinos, who just say, oh, you know, I just want you for your money, well, that's what I'm saying. I just want you for your resources now, for your utility. You know, don't you know, yeah, I like you, you're okay. Like AB's okay. But there's no free stuff anymore. There's no love or anything else like that. No, it's just, yeah. I mean, I love what I'm doing, but, you know, that's where it is. And I think that's what they'll find, that you know, they've killed love, they've killed everything. And look, maybe it's not such a bad thing. I don't feel too bad. I'm having a great time, you know, and they're having a great time. So everybody's having a great time. And I think I can't. This is something I should try and work out, but I can't. You know, it's like we were in some paradigm, and we've changed from that paradigm to a different paradigm. That's what's happening. We're going through a transition. And if, yeah, you're still thinking of used to be, well, I suspect what will happen is they'll turn around and say, yeah, but don't you love me? And I'm just going, no, I'm just having a good time. I'm just, I need to earn an income and I want to do it in an enjoyable way. And yeah, this is good for you because you'll earn an income as well. I mean, that should make you happy. And if you're not happy, well, bad luck. I am. See what I mean? It's what I'm trying to say to you is don't be too upset about it, and stand back and look at, look, if you're only a year or two into it, yeah, you probably won't see that yet. But you wait for 4 or 5 years if you stick it out. Okay, you don't go back to the plantation, but if you stick it out, yeah, you get through it. You get through this sort of bad period. Okay, and you come out the other end, and yeah, you've changed. Yeah, I wouldn't go back into a relationship again. No, fuck it, why would I do it? It's just dangerous, and there's no benefit to me. And I'm happy. I'm happy being free and single. And why would I want to do that? But I'm quite happy to, like with AB, I'm quite happy to help her and set something up. I mean, I don't expect to make personally a lot of money out of it, but it's an interest. If you see what I mean, it's helping her. I'm getting some sort of financial return, and and she will do very well out of it. So she'll come out of it the best, given my effort versus her effort. She'll come out the best. Far in front of what I'll get. But I'd still do it because I quite like the idea. I'm very interested in the way people live and how we can, broaden, and enjoy one another's company and what have you, and help one another. Yeah, so it's a personal interest. But yeah, financially, I won't. I'm living in a wealthy country. She lives in a poor country. So, I mean, it's for me to even do it. It would be almost worthwhile if people would buy me drinks on that basis. It'll be a low wage here in Australia, but there it's an extremely high wage. So, as I said, she'll do well, but she'd miss out on any sort of, I like her, but that's it. It's it doesn't extend beyond that, and that's but it's satisfying me for female company. I'm benefiting from it, and I'm probably looking at it the way they look at us. Okay, yeah, satisfying. It's financial. Okay. And pleasant enough to be with, and I think that's how they look at us and how they view us. All right, and then someone could come along and say, "Oh no, AB's no good," blah blah. And I'd say, "No, not a problem. No, she can just keep doing her thing, and yeah, I'll set up another one somewhere else. Yeah, quite happy to do that. Yeah, but I don't want, there's no need to get rid of AB. We just keep working. Just work that sort of thing. Just yep." But yeah, whatever it was we were doing or I was doing, we thought we were special to one another or something. No, that's sort of gone. That was a myth. I think that was a dream we were living in. But I mean, I don't know. I'll talk more about that later. But that's what I'm coming to grips with. So I know Kurt 2022, for example, keeps. That's what he's thinking about. I reckon that am I just here for your a pleasant enough person and to be financial, to support you financially, or am I here for some other purpose? And I think that's what is on his mind, what troubles him. And I'm at the point where it's mutual. I mean, I don't even bother talk if I can't gain something from them now. I don't even bother talking to them. I used to. Back in the old days, back in the old paradigm, just had friends. No, not anymore. No, it's if they can't bring resources to the table, don't bother. No, I don't want their personality or anything else. They haven't got one. But yeah, resources, yeah, yep. So that's where it is. And it's. I think it's just I'm just like a plant, in a pot. So if they're all like that, well then eventually, sooner or later, I'm going to become like that. I can't hold out forever. But look at something, and honestly, there's no payback, no nastiness, nothing. It's just that's what they've created. That's the environment they've created, and I'm just blending in. I don't know. Anyway, talk to you. Bye.